there are in this one less steps, and we're going to move back at some point. We're going to move forward and slightly to the sides. Okay, so make sure that you have space behind you in this one, next to you and in front of you. So maybe in the center of the space. Now, a couple of things to keep in mind. So I can guide you the best way possible through this virtual space, right? Wherever you're standing, if you look right in front of you, that will be your 12 o'clock. Exactly to your right, 3, right? To your left, 9. Behind you, 6, right? So behind you, 6. So let's keep that clear. So maybe you can even do that with your arm so you know. So can you point with your right arm to your 1 o'clock? Right? 2. Okay. With your left arm to your 10 o'clock. Great. 11. Great. And we release. We're not moving back there too much. Only to the 6 o'clock back there. So while we practice, we will move normally anywhere in between 1 and 2 o'clock and to the 10 and 11. At some points, we'll shift completely to that 9-degree, 9 p.m. or 3. I don't know why I say p.m. 9 or 3. Okay, so at some points we'll move those weights and forward and back to your 12 and to your 6. Okay, now there are a couple of stances that we do. We'll learn this more and more the more we do this. But know that everything that we do with knees bent. Why is this? This way we keep a lot more balance. Knees are slightly bent, and we're lifting one foot. Our balance is so much better. So you can try that. Bending your knees, lifting the other foot, and try to keep your shoulders over your hips. Good. Now we step back a little bit and transfer the weight back. And step back forward. When we do this, our tendencies as human beings, our whole body is trying to balance when we walk. We sometimes move forward. We sometimes move to the side. Now, what we're trying to accomplish is teaching the body how to move in space, keeping the shoulders over the hips. Imagine that from your dantian, it's always above the hips, and we're moving from there. So if you lean forward and your dantian is in front of your hips, your balance is not here anymore, under your feet. Your balance is in front of you. So this is when we tend to fall. So for winter, this is great when the floor gets super slippery, right? Or anytime. Muddy roads, I don't know. So we lean back and we're trying to walk forward. Our weight's back there, and we're probably gonna fall that way. So thinking about this, when we move throughout the form, if you find yourself feeling that you're moving or seeing in the computer that you're tilting to one side or the other, come back to center. Think of your dantian. Dantian, your belly over your pelvis, shoulders over hips. Okay? Is that good? Okay, let's keep that in mind and we'll start. Feet, move back a little bit. Feet either hip width or big toes to touch, hands to either side of the body. Take about 2 to 3 natural breaths. Gaze to the 12 o'clock. Finish your exhale, reach your arms out. Find buoyancy through your arms. Make a fist with your right hand. Bring them to your heart center and cover your right hand with the left, heavy elbows. Bow. Long spine as you come up. Extend the arms forward. Natural breath. Let your hands fall to either side of the body. As you ground through your feet with your arms, salute the sky. Reach them forward and up. Soften the knees. Shoulders stay over the hips. Salute the earth. Arms forward and down. Arms heavy. Lift your left heel. Lift the left ball of the foot. Go to your toes. Step your left foot out, shoulder width, and round through that left foot. 50% weight in both. Embrace the sky. Reaching the arms out and up. Straighten the legs as you reach up. Cross your right hand in front of the left and sink. Shoulders stay over hips. Maybe just a micro bend. No need to do more. Once more. Embrace the sky. Left hand in front of the right. Keep your knees bent. Weight in the heels and toes. Moving the energy. Reach with the fingers. Let your arms follow. Hands come as high as your shoulders. And then bring them back. Moving the energy in front of you. You can even imagine it. We're not trying to change it or transform it. We're just trying to make it flow. So it's balanced in the body. Press your hands down. Move your right foot next to your left. Point your right knee towards your 1 o'clock. Bring your right heel out towards your 1 o'clock. Arms extend. Circle them in front of you. Bend both elbows. Fingers point up. And left hand in front of your right elbow. Playing the lute. Transfer your weight into your right foot and relax your hands down. Right knee stays bent and slide your left foot in next to the right. Left heel off the floor. Point your left knee to your 10 o'clock. Reach your arms out. Bring your heel down. Playing the lute. Right hand next to your left elbow, fingertips point up. We're going to bring the hands and gaze to your 12 o'clock. Take your right hand back to your 6. Step your left foot back towards your 6 o'clock. Cross it behind. And then transfer your weight back into your left foot. Press your right hand forward. Left hand goes back towards your 6 o'clock. Right palm faces up. Step your right foot back. And transfer your weight back as you press your left hand forward. This is going to be a short version of a variation of another movement. We're just going to swing the hands down. Point your left toes to the right, right toes to the 6 o'clock. Imagine that you're holding a grapefruit behind you. And hands as high as your shoulders. Right foot has 60% of the weight. Then we bring it back. Point your right toes to the right. Hand in front of the heart. Imagine that grapefruit in front of you. Left toes point towards your 12 o'clock and bring your hands in front. Now your right hand is going to turn. Fingers point up and press your right hand against your left wrist. And imagine that you're just taking something away from that left hand. Hands as high, as wide as your shoulders. Transfer your weight back into the right foot. Pull. Forward push from your belly. Out and as high as your shoulders. Great. Right hand comes to the right shoulder. Heavy elbow. Left hand to your right hip. Slide your left foot in. Now, look towards your 10 o'clock and slide your foot there. Transfer your weight into your left foot. Left hand goes up. Keep a sphere in the left hand, right hand's down. Spread the wild horse's leg. Now, we transfer the weight back to the right foot. point your left toes to your 9 o'clock and transfer the weight back down into your left. Right hand goes towards your left hip. Left hand towards your left shoulder. Slide your right foot in. Keep only the ball of your right foot on the ground. Look towards your 2 o'clock. And slide the right foot out. Simultaneously, bring your right hand up as high as your shoulder, left hand down to your left hip. Great. Let go of this pose and move to single whip. Right hand into a hook. Just about your eyesight height. Slide your left foot in, left hand relaxes. And we see the left hand going up towards the right fingertips. Then just like wave hands like clouds, it comes in front of the face and just out. Press through the edge of the foot, step your left foot towards your 10 o'clock, and bring 60% weight into that left knee. We relax the right hand and at the same time, make a hook on the left. Transfer your weight into the left foot and slide your right foot in. See your right hand come up towards your left fingertips. And then in front of your face, step your right foot to the 2 o'clock, towards the 2 o'clock, and press with the edge of your right hand, single whip. Relax both hands. Point both 10 toes forward, wide feet. Bend the knees a little bit as you reach forward, down. And then butterfly hands, we kind of turn them in. And if you want, you take a deep breath in as you reach them out, circle them down, slide your left foot in. Steady position. From the midline of the body, bend your elbows, make a fist with your right hand, cover it with the left. Bow. Closing salute. Come up, long spine, look forward and extend your hands in front, shoulder width. Let your hand fall down. So separate your feet wide and let's take about 5 to 10 more breaths, hugging the tree. Connecting the four corners of your feet. Allowing the energy, that breath to flow. Fingertips almost touching, but not quite. Elbows heavy. Shoulders relax. Long back of your neck. You can even imagine that you're holding a grapefruit in between your chest and your chin. And find that length in the back of the neck. Not quite a double chin, but almost like you're trying to get there, right? Relax your jaw and bring the tip of your tongue just above your front teeth. And if you want, you can imagine a line of light from the tip of your nose when you inhale. Forehead, crown of the hands goes down the spine to your tailbone. And on the exhale, forward from your tailbone, chest, throat, back out of the nose. Breathing in and breathing out. And allowing this sensation right here in front of you to stay with you. I welcome you to breathe in that light, circle it around the body and bring it out. And as you exhale it, set an intention, positive grounding intention. Or maybe a few positive words that will give you strength, focus, that will keep you balanced. Normally we bring the hands to the belly, but this time I welcome you to open your arms and imagine that all that positive strength, words and intentions are going back out to the world. And then let them go out. Feel this present moment. it together. Thank you so much for being here today. I want to give a little bit of room of time to, well, actually it's 10, but yeah.
Thank you. It was awesome. Wow.